Footsies is an old term for the ground game and space control mid-screen. It's my favorite aspect of fighting games and in Pokken. Mastering it will make you seem untouchable against characters with much higher damage output or players who might have stronger combos or more advanced tech and setups than you do. None of those things are important if they can't hit you. This chapter will have 4 short videos. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the goals of Footsies. Part 2 will be utilizing preemptive attacks. Part 3, I'll talk about reactive attacks or whip punishing. And in Part 4, I'll talk about armored moves. The goals of Footsies are simple. I'll go over 3 of them. The first goal is to push the opponent to the wall and avoid the wall yourself. I might sound like I'm repeating myself at this point, but fighting games are all about space control, and that's what Footsies helps you achieve. Pretty much all attacks do some sort of pushback, or the combo you get after it knocks your opponent backwards. This allows you to have control of where your character is on screen and stop yourself from getting shoved around by the opponent. The easiest way to achieve this goal is through the use of preemptive normals and not walking backwards too long unless you're looking to get a whiff punish. We'll go over preemptive normals in the next video. The second goal of Footsies is to avoid getting mixed up. The only actual mix-up in Pokken is either grab or don't grab. There aren't cross-ups or overheads or things like that you have to block in a specific way. So all you have to do to avoid ever taking damage besides chip is stay out of throw range. But you'll notice a character's forward walk speed is almost always faster than a backwards walk. And even if you have a fast back walk, eventually you'll walk yourself into your own wall where you can no longer evade throws by moving backwards. So you can use pokes or quick attacks to interrupt the opponent trying to throw you or walk and dash at you to get into throw range. The side effect of this is actually what most people assume is the point of Footsies, which is to get damage. Just throwing out limbs isn't going to damage anyone if they just block or stay away from your attacks. But people will get hit by your pokes when they're trying to close the distance on you. And since people are always trying to avoid the wall themselves and avoid you getting close to them, they'll be striking back at you. And it is in these exchanges that you end up getting damage just for defending yourself in neutral. Pretty cool. The third goal of Footsies is to achieve a hard knockdown or air reset. The emphasis on this is not as heavy as in a game with safer and stronger mix-ups like Street Fighter 4, but getting a knockdown or air reset allows you to mix up the opponent as they are recovering. Since you have significant frame advantage, many of their retaliation attempts can be nullified. For example, after a knockdown, Lucario's charge 6X becomes a very dangerous tool. It's too slow to just throw out in neutral, but opponents generally have to hold it when they get up because on contact it can be cancelled into moves that beat many different types of armored reversals. Which one of these goals you emphasize more comes down to your playstyle and character, but in Pokken, landing a single stray poke can achieve all 3 of these goals. Push to the wall, avoid mix-ups, and achieve a hard knockdown or air reset. Because landing one attack can be so beneficial, and because people just want to hit each other, you'll see a lot of preemptive attacks, which is what I'll be covering in part 2. See you there.